Queen MAPHRA has dropped another song. I am so excited. I was so excited when I saw it at work. I could barely wait to get back home to watch it so that you get my first time reaction. But like, I'm itching to hear this song myself. When I first saw it on my YouTube homepage, I didn't recognize or recall the artist's name. But then when I searched in my music app, I actually realized I've heard this song. I adore it. And I had saved it. So I just had forgotten the name of the artist. It had been a minute. You know how the algorithm feeds you the songs you've been listening to recently more or whatever. So it was kind of buried, but this song is gorgeous. It's made for MAPHRA and it's so tragic. Like, we are seriously in for an absolute treat. I don't know how long she's going to be able to keep this up, but I have a premonition that we're going to have a similar experience, at least in my opinion, to the Silence cover, where that topped everything I had heard from her so far. Like, that was her most recent video at the time I reacted to it, and it is my favorite cover by her still. This, oh Lord, this one, I'm getting emotional thinking about it. This is such a heart-rending song. This is going to be a soul ripper of a track from her. I can tell you right now, prepare genuinely to be picking up shards of your heart or your feelings off the floor when this is done. I'm not going to belabor it anymore. Let's get into this.
Vertigo in your arms. 1 second you hate me, then it's false alarm. That's just what you always do every time. Watch me when I break and say it's paradise. Set my body aflame. Lock me up and close the door when it rains. Maybe it's my fault I put you up so high. Darling, I think you can make the devil cry. And I've been waiting for the sunset, waiting on a sorry, but you're never sorry, are you? No, you don't even care. How can you stand and watch?
I'm barely breathing.
While I'm breaking all my bones, trying to hold you close, cut my head right out of my body, tearing off my skin just to let you in. Isn't it a bit unethical? Got me on my knees, have you any mercy? Every time you hurt me, baby, tell me, have I not given you enough? If you ever love me, let me go.
I can't right now with her tone.
I don't know what it is, got me wrapped around your cold fingertips. Maybe it's my fault I can't walk away. Maybe I just started feeling a little shame. Oh, I've been waiting on the sunset, waiting on a sorry, but you're never sorry, are you? No, you don't even care. How can you stand and watch while I'm breaking all my bones, trying to hold you close, cut my head right out of my body, tearing off my skin just to let you in. Isn't it a bit unethical? Got me on my knees, have you any mercy? Every time you hurt me, baby,
Oh my God. It's another therapy session, no surprise there. It was so pent up till the very end. I don't know, like that. She's wild. We actually, I mean, it almost sounds corny to me, but I think that's just like self-consciousness or something. We're so lucky to be experiencing this artist. It does feel generational to me. Because the art is so deeply embedded in her. Oh my God. Well, people said they liked the format, and I definitely prefer it as a person who watches a lot of reaction content when I can, and as a creator trying to, put myself in the listener's shoes, to do the whole listen through like that and then to break it up. So let's do this again and break it up. I mean, she's gearing up here. It's like it's a ritual for her.
Let it go in your arms. Once again you hate me, then it's false alarm. That's just what you always do every time. Watch me when I break and say it's paradise.
The quiver and the low resonance is so haunting and hypnotic. It's beautiful, and it's just the best. But I do want to say something I've noticed with her, and I'm beginning to think it's her identity as an artist, because obviously she's doing covers, but good Lord, so much of her identity is coming through, and there's the MAPHRAizing, or however you would coin that, of these covers by her, almost always, like some more than others, but almost always. I would actually say Doomed is the closest to one-to-one, as she's still saying it quite a bit different than Bring Me the Horizon's Ollie Sykes. But coming back to this video, the thing that I had noticed that seems to be a theme for her is this kind of dissociated distance, and not indifference at all, but like this affected indifference that she seems to portray during the verses. Like, I actually expected, I think, I don't know why, I think because of knowing the song and knowing the lyrics, I almost like forgot that that's what she does. And she's done it, like I said, she's done it in other songs, but I expected maybe more volatility or dynamic range. And I was like, no, this is what she does. She builds slowly from these like dissociated kind of deliveries of verses to me, and she breathes life into the song as it builds. I appreciate that as a listener. She's very much into like slow burn building of a lot of songs.
Set my body aflame. Lock me up and close the door when it rains. Maybe it's my fault I put you up so high.
But she's really feeling it. Look at her eyes. I mean, it's hard to see, right, because of this awesome kind of goth aesthetic, but there's so much behind the eyes.
Darling, I think you can make the devil cry.
Even like that, like I'm not, the point here is to interpret and read in, right? So I'm not trying to read in a way that's like at all disingenuous, but look at this. I feel like as I'm reading body language, the fact that she doesn't close her eyes a lot when she sings, actually, but she closed her eyes here, is almost like she's saying, darling, you could make the devil cry. And her experience is that she has to distance herself from that because it hurts. Like, does that make sense? Like she's not just going, let me break down as I'm saying this and really feel like she's keeping herself from feeling the full extent of the pain. And I think that's reflected in the body language by closing her eyes. It's almost dismissive. Watch.
You up so high. Darling, I think you can make the devil cry.
She's just like getting the words out.
And I've been waiting for the sunset, waiting on a sorry, but you're
now
never
she's feeling
sorry.
it more. Close her eyes again here, but look at the body language, lifting the face, more expressiveness, even though the eyes are closed. She's feeling this part.
Been waiting for the sunset, waiting on a sorry, but you're never sorry, are you? No, you don't even care. How can you stand and watch?
That's so good. That little vocal trill there. Not even trill, but like the little vocal lick. And that was like, I'm trying to give you, the viewer, a picture. That was like Adele tone there for a second, which I'm not comparing the two. They're both awesome in their own ways, but it's not anything but a compliment. It's not a dig in any way to compare tone to Adele in my book. And that, while I'm that openness on, and it was so far back in like her throat, is just great. And I haven't heard that a lot from her. I'm thinking of like, I don't know if this makes any sense, but I'm very visual in my brain. I'm thinking of like almost a ballet dancer on a tightrope in the way she's approaching these highs. Like it's currently right now, it's subdued, it's under control, the way she's singing it. You close, got my head right out of my body, tearing off my skin just to let you in. Isn't it a bit unethical? And more like a singing thing, right? She's just got a gorgeous switch between a very stable chest voice, and this. I wouldn't even call it that light. It's definitely lighter head voice, but it's almost like a very heady mix voice, but it's still, she's not sliding in between. It's like she's popping back and forth without a break or a slide, if that makes sense. But that's just like a vocal texture thing that I appreciate. Tearing off my skin just to let you in. Isn't it a bit unethical? Got me on my knees, have you any mercy? Look, she's looking to the side. I think she's feeling this one again. Really feeling it. And that face. Look at it's a cry. It's almost a sob mouth shape. Any mercy every time you hurt me, baby. Tell me, have I not given you enough? If you ever loved me, let me go. That loved, that pronunciation, loved. Oh my God. It's so gorgeously operatic. It's so good. If you ever loved me, let me go. I don't know what it is. Got me wrapped around your cold fingertips. Now I'm getting like bitterness, which makes sense in the lyrics, but I mean, it really feels like MAPHRA's reliving past experience. So like she's invoking or feeling maybe resentment and bitterness here. Very different than the dissociated feeling of the first verse. Watch. I don't know what it is. Got me wrapped around right there. Your cold fingertips. Maybe it's my fault I can't walk away. Still get it here. Maybe I just started feeling it's letting out. Shame. Oh, I've been waiting on the sunset, waiting on. Yeah, she's sorry to cut that in the middle of a phrase. She's got this shift, and I want to like play it back so you can see it. But she's got this shift from this low, dark like thing that feels bitter to me, or just angry, but in a resentful kind of way. And it's mild. It's not like she's like telegraphing it. But then every time she goes into the little pre-chorus, which again makes sense, partly because of the lyrics, mostly I think because of the melody, the pre-chorus, she lightens way up and it feels like she's ascending. Like she feels like she's floating emotionally, like something she associates with that, either the music or the lyrics or both, or just what she imagines when she sings it. Because sometimes I think this stuff is subconscious. She's like just rising. Like look at the body language shift from what I'm interpreting as a bitter kind of dark to this rising. I mean, everything. She lifts her face, her facial expression, the notes of the song. Got me wrapped around your cold fingertips. Maybe it's my fault I can't walk away. Maybe I just started feeling a little shame. Oh, I've been waiting on the sunset, waiting on a sorry, but you're never sorry, are you? No, you don't even care. Can you stand and whoa? I'm going to back it up so that we get that full effect of that entry in. But I just thought as I was saying, and actually, believe it or not, I'm hesitant to pause her because I'm just having I'm getting so much enjoyment just from listening. But that pre-chorus that she lightens up feels very like the melody line a violin would play in a piece of orchestral music, a classical music. It's very violin-like. I think you're channeling a violin to sing that melody. Is it here? Yeah.
Started feeling a little shame.
Right here.
Oh, I've been waiting on the sunset, waiting on a sorry, but you're never sorry, are you?
I hear it.
No, you don't even care. How can you stand and watch while I'm breaking all my bones, trying to hold you close? Come on, right on.
It had me, I'm not going to lie, right? This is not a criticism. It had me, I thought she was going to come in with the full MAPHRA energy there, and she didn't. And it's almost like she's almost more subdued than the first time she sang the chorus. She's just tiptoeing before going into, I think, like the bridge, and then really kind of adding a lot of energy. And it keeps me like right in the pocket of suspense.
And watch while I'm breaking all my bones, trying to hold you close. Come on, right on my body, tearing off my skin just to let you in. Isn't it a bit unethical? Got me on my knees, have any mercy every time you hurt me, baby. Tell me have I not given you enough? If you ever love me, let me go. Let me go.
Starting there, obviously. There's so much like just gorgeous, clean singing from her in this. As much as I love her distorted tones and her aggressive, harsher vocals, she's just a phenomenal. I'm a picky person. That's part of why I thought it might make sense for me to break these kinds of videos down on a reaction channel. She's phenomenally talented.
Let me go. I'll let you go. If you let me go, let me. I've been waiting on the sunset.
Back to violin.
Waiting on a sorry, but you're never sorry, are you? No, you don't even care. How can you stand and watch while I'm breaking all my bones, trying to hold you close? Come on.
Heartbreak, fucking anguish here. Oh God, it hits so deep. I think I'm a very emotive person that is likely to feel this stuff, but I'm sure y'all are feeling it too. I know there's a range, you know. I think people, I'm sitting here stammering. I think people that may or may not be as open emotionally as I feel like I am are still, they've got to be moved by these kinds of, these moments from this artist in this song.
Breaking all my bones, trying to hold you close. Come on, right out my body.
Her voice is breaking. I love it. I love it. I love it because these are such tragic lyrics. It literally makes me emotional. Like they're just so devastatingly like painful. And I get the anger right at the beginning, and then like the heartbreak and anguish with a little bit of, not to overuse anger, but just like that kind of, is like, it's anger, I think, in a way, because you can be angry in heartbreak. You can be angry in pain. I think a lot of people actually are. I think anger might be, people either start with sadness and flip to anger, or vice versa, start with anger and flip to sadness. But you get that anguish and that heartbreak, and it descends into like, very quickly, and like the second line, I'll try to point it out without pausing it 50 times, that it descends into, how would I describe it? Like it's not desperation. It's like, I don't want to overuse the term. I'm trying to be articulate here, but it is just like heartbreak. It's like it immediately, right after breaking all my bones, trying to hold you close, her voice breaks, and it's like a goodbye energy. I don't know why I can't find the word right now. It's annoying me, but it's like a goodbye energy. It's acceptance of the pain. It's acceptance of like, I'm just in two halves now. Right here it starts.
Come on, right out of my body, tearing off my skin just to let you in. It's not a bit unethical. Got me on my knees.
There it is again.
Any mercy every time you hurt me back.
I'm sorry to cut it off there. I hate cutting off phrasing, but oh my word, we're gonna listen to it again, so it's not that big of a deal, right? That have you any mercy? She is wearing and exuding the sentiment in those lyrics, and it's heartbreaking.
It's not a bit unethical. Got me on my knees. Have you any mercy every time you hurt me, baby? Tell me if I'm not giving you enough. If you ever love me, let me go.
Just breaking there. She's just breaking there. And she's like unsteady from disengaging all of that energy. I don't have a lot else to say that I haven't already said. It's amazing. MAPHRA is. I'm not gonna give it a word right now. I'm just gonna kind of sit here and bask in all of the emotions and the tragedy of that song and her delivery of that song. I'll definitely be listening to it more. I'm sure some of you will as well. Such a gorgeous song. Faouzia, props. Such a gorgeous song. But if you're like me, I tend to really get wrapped into like the whole presentation, but especially the music, and even like weirdly more so how words are delivered than what the actual lyrics are as I'm listening to and experiencing a song, especially doing like a first time reaction to her performance of this as a cover. So I wanted to read the lyrics for anybody who would enjoy this as if they're a poem more than a song, which they are, right? But read it like a poem for the first verse and the chorus, just to wrap up this video with kind of, I don't know, the poetry of the song. Vertigo in your arms. 1 second you hate me, then it's false alarm. That's just what you always do every time. Watch me when I break and say it's paradise. Set my body aflame, lock me up and close the door when it rains. Maybe it's my fault. I put you up so high, darling, I think you could make the devil cry. And I've been waiting for the sunset, waiting on a sorry, but you're never sorry, are you? No, you don't even care. And how can you stand and watch while I'm breaking all my bones, trying to hold you close, cut my heart right out my body, tearing off my skin just to let you in? Isn't it a bit unethical? Got me on my knees. Have you any mercy? Every time you hurt me, baby, tell me, have I not given you enough? If you ever loved me, let me go. You guys take care.